All right, guys, I am back and these dried. It's, I don't know, 4 days later. So they're good and dry now, so we don't have to like start and stop and do all these crazy things. And just as a little update, they do dry beautifully. The fabric is good and stuck down. I had never used fabric and Mod Podge together on paper, and it looks beautiful, I think. So yeah, our other sheet is dry too, so we're going to try to kind of whip out a couple of pockets. This one, I think I've decided I'm going to mount it on something because I got a little goober here, which kind of peels off, but we're going to mount it on something else for a journal card. So let's work on these because they're going to be our interior pockets, and as I go, we're going to just glue them in. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Since my last recordings, not much has changed. I went to work Thursday and Friday, and yeah, everything went fine. Had lots of giggles. I really like the ladies I work with, and we have potentially one new employee coming, so that will be fun. And then we have another employee that switched teams, and he has a lot of knowledge in QC, so he will be invaluable to the team, I think. So yeah, super excited. Yeah, the next few weeks are going to kind of be challenging, and that's why I'm really trying to get filmed way ahead if I can. And we will resume the challenge here in just a little bit. I'm going to try to record those on Wednesday this week because we don't have that much left of ephemera to make. I think there's 4 pockets left, maybe 3. Honestly, I'm sorry, I can't remember. And actually, I want my corner rounder, not my ticket stub one. Sorry, I'm going to empty these really quick. So it looks like I already kind of emptied that one. But yeah, so that we can kind of get that journey complete. And then I originally said, I think the other day, that I'd only make like 2 or 3 additional Christmas journals. I think that's probably a lie. Cause I did something this weekend. I ordered the Mixed Media Minnesota Christmas box, which I'll probably film the unboxing midweek because I already got the shipping notification that she already mailed it. So, yeah. So I'm just going to take my walnut stain and kind of darken up those edges a little bit before we glue those pockets in. And I was wondering if I wanted to add a little bit of lace maybe to the top, maybe some pearls. So we'll just see where these 2 pockets take us. I try not to put too much embellishing on the pockets on the covers because it makes it really hard to journal on throughout the book if you're having to like kind of lay the page over and write. So that's just one of the little tips and tricks I've learned. Lace isn't so bad, but yeah, when you start trying to get, that's the wrinkled stuff. I don't know if I can finger press it out or not. I'm actually thinking that I think we're going to make some clusters, lace clusters here in a little bit, a video or 2 from now. So I think I'll just leave those not decorated for the moment, but like I said, we're going to go ahead and glue them in. And I think I said in the other video, I want to basically make the truck coming and then the truck leaving. I don't know. I just thought that was a cute idea. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I think we're going to have some blue tags for it. Or some like aqua tags maybe. to bring out some more color in here. And I might end up having to use, because I don't think that art glitter glue sticks that well to this stuff, and I think I forgot that, to Mod Podge. Yeah, but it's not gonna stick. Okay, so just for your reference, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I have awful luck getting art glitter glue to stick to Mod Podge. And so the one I usually use is the Fabri-Tac when I'm mixing in there. And I think the other glue that doesn't stick real well to Mod Podge is like hot glue. I've not had luck with it. Maybe somebody else has a tip or a trick, but that's just my experience with it. So, anywho, let's just get these little bad guys, really not bad, but you know what I mean. Get these guys kind of stuck down in there. No, I might release a couple. I don't know. We'll see. I might release at least. I haven't even filmed them yet, so I can't obviously release them yet. But I was just looking here just to make sure it kind of looked straight. But I might just release this next series, like the challenge videos. I might just release them all at once, you know, within a couple minutes of each other. Kind of just freaked me out. One of my cats just like went right underneath my feet, but I only caught the edge of her tail. I was like, what was that? Okay, that should be good. And I think if we have just like a couple little clusters, like right through here, and then I'll kind of hang out the edge of the journal there. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, so next, let's keep going in this vein and get this one mounted and complete so we can put it in the complete ephemera pile. Feels kind of weird not having like completed ephemera yet. Like, I don't know, because we've made so much ephemera, it feels like I should just have it all ready. And I don't know where my little trimmer is. All right, well, guess the big daddy comes out. Okay, let's see, how wide is this? It's 5, so we want to go a little bit shorter. So I think I'm going to take just a little bit off of this bottom piece here. And maybe clean up the other edge as well, a little bit. Okay. Just that doily's like right at the edge there. Oh, and I cut that one off. Oh well. Okay, so then, let's see. Let's take this a little bit long for now. I always trim it down later, right? So we're gonna go 4 by 6. Yep, I'll have to do that. Okay, so that's about there, and draw off just about right there. Is that about right? Yeah, it's about right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save these little pieces too. You don't know when you're doing your little clusters if you can use it later. Yeah, just never know. I'm gonna go ahead and use my corner rounder. Oh wait, I gotta back it. that helps, doesn't it? And I have like a pack of 4x6 cards. So I'm just gonna see if I have any light brown ones in there. That can still be written on. Wait a minute. I thought those were already 4x6. Hold on. Did I mismeasure? Probably. Oh, 6.5 by 4.5. That's all right. You know what? We're going to work with it. Oh, wrong one. Because I already pulled it down. You know, sometimes when we think things aren't working out, they're really kind of working out, huh? Oh, I do know one thing that did happen. Okay, so this is Sunday. So Saturday, my boy got into an accident. I got a call, or he sent me a text message saying, hey, I gotta call you in a minute. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I was in an accident. I'm okay, but my car isn't. I was like, oh, you know, and your mama stuff like freaks out, right? You're like, are they just downplaying anything? You know, I don't know. Am I the only mom that thinks that sometimes, that the kids like downplay whatever's going on with them? They probably downplay it for me because they know I freak out. I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of a freaker-outer type of mom. So that said, so come to find out, he got rear-ended, and then he rear-ended the car in front of him, and then they rear-ended the car in front of them. But it really was the car, like the first car in line slammed on their brakes, and so it kind of like caused, like, he ended up hitting the car in front of him like twice. I don't know, it was kind of bizarre, but anyways, he wasn't ticketed. The police officer just told him, you know, don't be following so close next time. And so always a good reminder. I mean, we all do it and we all shouldn't. So I was like, yeah, okay, good reminder. Okay, we're just gonna ink this up really quick. And then we have a super duper cute little journal card. I think it's cute anyways. I have no idea how long we've been at this, but we're gonna kind of not worry about time today as much. Okay, so one journal card done in 2 pockets. 6 pockets to go. All right, so here is our sheet that we did. And I'm going to do those vellum pockets, but I have forgotten my vellum, so I will probably have to pause the video really quick to go grab it because it's in the other room. So yeah, these I think were originally Roxy Creation pockets. I've made them a few times. But I believe that that's where they originated from. So, that said, these are going to be smaller in size. I'm trying to decide what kind of focal point I want them to have and deciding which way they would go best. I think maybe... Oh, I'm going to have to... That's still, by the time we get a 1/2 inch on each side, that's going to be a really tiny pocket. Oh, hey, wait a minute though. All right, hang on. Have an idea. Okay. Have a couple ideas here. And I think you're going to like them. What if we make them into more of, see, this one will definitely do better for a pocket, I think. That's the only part I don't really like about Mod Podge, is that it does kind of wrinkle up your paper, so you have to kind of work with it a little bit more. All right, let me get the board here. Scoreboard. Okay. What if we didn't do a full 1/2 inch? Let's see, what do I have? 3 3/4 on this one. Do we want to cut that down just a tad? Yes. And I just spotted my little trimmer, so that's good because it's much easier to navigate. Because I can set it up here. And I'm just going to take off just a tiny bit. Just clean up the edges there a little bit. Okay. What do we got here? We have 3 3/4. So what if we did 1/2 inch would be down here. I'm just trying to figure this out to where we still have enough of a lip to adhere to. And I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to use some sandpaper because the art glitter glue is the stuff that works the best with this. Actually, I have a different idea. Okay. So, oh gosh, I'm sorry guys that I'm running all over the board here. Okay, so different plan of action, and it's going to take me just a minute to build it, but I think you guys will like it. So let's see, how tall is this? This is 8 inches, and we need 7. Let's do not the small cutter. Sorry, it does take me just a little bit. We're not going to need this for right now. You'll see in just a minute where I'm going with this. Since what I'm worried about is the Mod Podge gluing to it, and then gluing the vellum to it, because with vellum, one of the only glues I've gotten to stick is the art glitter glue, but on the Mod Podge, the only one that I get to stick is the Fabri-Tac. So I'm going to make this just a tad more centered. I'm going to cut just a little more off of this. And then our pages are 7.5 inches tall. So we're going to have to go in each direction a little. Well, I'll just take it on this one. Okay. So then pocket wise, let's see, how wide is this? Did we make it 4? We did. Okay, so pocket-wise, I want this part right here to be a pocket. And then I want to take off this. Okay. So that said, do we want any more while we're here? Oh, how big is this one? Are you going, baby? Well, you should oh, wait, that's the one we're using now. Okay. I think I might want another pocket out of these right here. Maybe we can make several. And we'll do something a little bit different with each one, so that it doesn't look all the same, right? We don't want to do that, right? Actually, I'm going to leave that one, and we'll cut this one down about here. Okay, and now I'm going to pause the video really quick and go get the vellum to kind of show you what I'm thinking. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I found the vellum. So I brought 2 sheets, and I just get mine at Office Depot. I know some of you like to know those. There's the SKU number. It's just plain old premium translucent vellum paper, and I think I pay $11.99 when it's on sale, I think is what I pay for that. So, and it's a big pack and it lasts forever. It's 50 sheets. So you get quite a bit. Okay, so let's get to this part here. And I think I might sand that down because that seems like a little, no, it's a little bit of glue or Mod Podge or napkin or both. So 3.5 by 7.5. Okay. Okay, so let's do that one first. Let's see. It'd be better to do what did I say? 7.5 by 3.5. Is that what I said? 3.5. Yep. Let's cut it 3.5 this way first. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Okay, hold on. I totally went like off the rails there, and you can see it there. Oh, this cutter is so old. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. What? Just take the straight edge here. 3.5. I just need to get a new one. And 7.5 this way. Okay, so that's for this one. I'm going to set them together. And then, let's see, a tall piece here. So let's see what we can do here. This one is just under 4. We're right at 4 by 5 and an 8. So let's just cut this one down here. And then for this way is just taking off a little bit. And I don't know if the cutter is actually going to do that or not. Nope. So I'll have to, let me get the small cutter. That's kind of the problem with having so many tools needed for a video is you forget where to put it. Let's see if I can get that. No, it's too thin. So I'm just gonna have to maybe bend it and then trim it. Gosh darn it. Nothing like wasting a whole thing, huh? Oh well. Like I said, I show you mistakes and all. Okay, so this one has a top layer here. Okay, and then we'll take the smaller piece and see if we can, I don't think we'll be able to work anything out on that. Nope. Okay, so we'll save this for something else, along with these few pieces here. We'll just get our second sheet out, and maybe we'll have better luck this time. And we might not end up putting all of these in this journal. We'll just, actually, you know what? I'm thinking time-wise, let's just set those aside, and we'll, if I decide that we should use them again, or that we're going to use them in the journal, then you'll see them decorated. So for sure, we'll do these. Okay, so my idea, since it's got Mod Podge and I can't get the Mod Podge on there, so we're going to take some of the scraps that I cut off of the pages, because our journal's a little bit too big for the other regular size papers. Since it's 7.5, I had to cut off 1 inch. So I'm going to take these and score them at 1/2 inch, so they're like right in half. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm going to do several. And then I think we're going to do a little bit of stamping on the vellum with our new stamps from your creative studio. Okay, I think I'll do one more just to be safe. Okay. Outside. All right, now we're building these a little bit different than the other, like the one, how we would normally do it. Normally you would just score your paper up like 1/2 inch and then do it like on 3 of the corners. But obviously I kind of lost that element when, 1, when cutting, and 2, when using the Mod Podge. So yeah, it's all right though, right? It's all about adapting and adjusting your thoughts on it, right? Okay, and I think before I do any stamping, I'm gonna go ahead and mount these how I'm thinking, because like I was saying in the previous video, previous portion of this video, is I'm not quite sure how it's going to, like, or not, I'm sure that the art glitter glue isn't going to stick to the Mod Podge, so. That's not exactly in half, but you know, it is what it is today. I'm betting our video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to kind of try to cook through this. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to go down this side. I'm going to stick this to the vellum, like so. Probably help if I could see what I was doing, right? All the way up to the edge. And I have noticed that if you don't really work the vellum down into the glue, you will get some wrinkles. So try to really work that down in there. Okay. Now my question was, do I just do it this way and continue to go around and glue it down here, or do I go ahead and mount it like this? Because if we do it this way, then it also opens this pocket up to a side pocket here, right? Because then I won't have to glue that, but the other sides can be. And I think that's where I want to go with that. So I do want to glue that down to the vellum. So it's basically what we're going to do is frame it. Frame the vellum. But then we've also created a space that can be glued on there. So I'm going to go ahead and frame all of the vellum, if that makes any sense, for all 4 sides, and that gives us a little bit of strength on the top, bottom, and sides for the vellum to be there, if that also makes any sense. You'll see what I mean in just a minute, since I decided just a second ago to do a side pocket instead. And then when we glue it down, the top is also going to be a pocket. That makes sense? So it'll be top and side loading. So it'll create a little bit of versatility, I guess, is the other thing. Okay, trim that off. I might have to go ahead and do some more strips, but that's okay, right? That's what we're doing. So they look a little different, but same concept. But yeah, the trick to vellum and getting it to stick like really well and not wrinkle is to really push it down into the glue. At least that's my opinion. That's what I found in working with it. Okay. Oops. So those of you that are keeping track, it took about two of those strips to make this pocket, the frame around the pocket. Right. We are close, guys. We are close. Okay. All right, I like that. Just trying to decide which parts of the vellum I liked the most. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of my Distress ink and walnut stain, and I'm just gonna kind of darken that up just a tad. And then maybe I'll go around these edges really quick. And then there's always a way around a problem, guys. Always, always. Don't get discouraged, is what I'm trying to tell you. And then we can always trim that little part that's sneaking up there on our pocket down. Okay, there we go. Look at that cute little pocket. Okay, let's see what else we can do to gussy it up. Let's just see. And I don't think we'll have time for this one, so maybe I'll just stop this video and then, continue on. These would be really pretty with a little cluster too. I was thinking do we want, I kind of like that. What do you think? Because then we can put, let's see, so something behind it. Yeah, I like that. And actually some of the ephemera from the, okay, I got it. Okay, so we're gonna do this down there. Glue that down, because then I think the lacy bits for this one are going to come from the side of the thing, maybe. I don't know. Okay, I love that. Want this? Yes, we do. Okay. And I think before the next video, I'll go ahead and do like the frame out and just get that other one glued down. And then we'll decorate that one together and then move on to another pocket. That sounds like a pretty good plan to me. And I'll show you how I'm gonna finish these off. Actually, no. I only have the brass. I do not have copper in these, I don't believe. All right, talk amongst yourselves for just a second. Oh, the blue might look okay. Dark chocolate. Nope, I do not have. Right, what is this? Bronze. Nope, I don't have copper. Well, brass it is. We use what we got, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do. And then I'll set this one aside. Because I'm betting what we could do is try that. Once these are dry, I'm gonna see if I can put wax, that copper wax over the top of them. Just like get them set. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Why does that look like it moved? Because it did. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to call this a video. And then, like I said, when we come back, we'll do this one. And then I'm not sure if we'll have, if everything will be dry enough, but we are certainly going to try and put copper on the top of these liquid pearls and just see what we get. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye.